Hey guys, welcome back to Destiny Manifest. This is going to be a short video today, but I wanted to talk to you briefly about how to manifest your destiny. Before we start, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you never miss a video. Now, what does manifesting your destiny even mean? In simple terms, it means creating your dream life, and that's something we've always embraced on this channel. Every man-made thing around us first started as a thought in someone's mind before it became solid in this three-dimensional reality. In the mind is where thoughts are expressed as images or mental concepts, which are then used as a blueprint to create something in this 3D realm. That's a very basic explanation of how things manifest in the physical world. Similarly, your life as it is right now is the result of your everyday thoughts, which then manifested into your reality. So many people are aware of manifestation, but they still struggle with making it work for them. And why is that? Because most people miss an important step when it comes to manifestation. If you want to manifest your dream life, it's not enough to hold the thought in your mind and then feel the emotions of having that particular thing. You also need to take actions that will assist you in manifesting your destiny. For example, last month in Canada, there was an 18-year-old girl who ended up being the youngest person to win a grand prize of $48 million in the lottery. She won this prize on her very first try, too, after her dad suggested that she play. She was excited at the thought of winning, and she took inspired action by purchasing a lottery ticket to help facilitate a reality where she wins that grand prize. Sure, most people would probably see it as unlikely or even silly for such a young person to win so much money on their first try. But for this young multimillionaire, that's her life now. That's her story. Taking inspired action means taking deliberate, meaningful, and motivated steps towards your dream life. These actions should be guided by a sense of passion and inspiration. It helps your thoughts, emotions, and actions to align you with your desires and pull them into your physical reality. If you fail to take inspired action while trying to manifest your reality, you may not obtain it, and that's because we're always manifesting every moment of every day, whether you realize it or not. If you don't like your current 3D life, it's because you're subconsciously thinking counterproductive thoughts and you're also taking counterproductive actions. Basically, you're operating on your programming, so it takes consciously doing something different to achieve different results. You can't visualize being healthier, think healthier, positive thoughts, and then go ahead and eat tons of processed food all day. You won't manifest health like that. You'd have much better success by eating healthy food and also doing some physical activity and meditations in addition to visualizing and thinking healthy thoughts. It's the same no matter what you want to bring into your physical realm, whether you want success in a new business venture, or you want to attract your ideal mate, or anything in between. So that's a very basic way of understanding how manifestation works. The main thing to understand is that we're a lot like Neo in the Matrix. You can use your thoughts to bend and shape the world around you. This requires that you match the frequency of the things you desire to enter your life in order to become a vibrational match to them. See, every version of you already exists, and everything you desire already exists in the quantum realm. So we don't actually create anything. And there's no such thing as linear time, meaning that the past, present, and future are all happening at once. They're all happening right now. So there's already a version of you that has achieved the things that you want to manifest. All you have to do is adjust your vibration to match the things you wish to acquire. This is also an empowering way of changing your life, because rather than just praying or begging for things to appear in your life, which is incredibly disempowering, you command the physical realm to bend to your will. The things most of us desire, like wealth, health, happiness, and love, are all high vibrational things that respond to high energy. So it's important to maintain a high frequency yourself. This is done by reminding yourself that everything you desire to be, you already are. And everything you desire to have, you already do. Just sync with that reality you desire through quantum entanglement. Let's say you're living in an apartment and you're currently renting. You find that it's rather small and that you've outgrown it, and you desire to be a homeowner. Instead of living each day complaining about how small your space is, or how the rent keeps increasing, or how annoying your neighbors are, shift your focus. Complaining about your predicament will only attract more things into your life to complain about, which will further lower your frequency. Instead, each day, take some time to picture your ideal home. How does the outside look? What's the lawn look like? How about the backyard? What does the interior look like? How many stories is it? What color are the walls? What's the height of the ceiling? What are all the amenities? Imagine living in your perfect, ideal house and then holding that feeling within you. Do whatever you need to do to properly visualize every detail of the things you desire. If you need to, go to Google Images and search for photos of houses that closely match your ideal home. Then you're going to say to yourself, this home is mine. I'm living in my ideal home. It is already done. Now you're operating in the law of assumption, the philosophy made popular by Neville Goddard that states that what we assume to be true, we call into our reality. It's at this point that you're going to take inspired action. Inspired action is largely based on the guidance of the universe, and it's just listening to your inner self. So follow your intuition, and your dreams are going to manifest in very unexpected ways. It may not look exactly how you thought it would, and that's okay. For example, you may have thought that you'd afford your dream home by maybe getting a raise at your current job and then saving. In reality, it might look like starting an online business that you've always wanted to try, and then that business ends up taking off and you're earning enough money to afford the down payment on your new home. Just act in accordance to your inner voice. I know this can be difficult to do because it requires trusting yourself and trusting in the universe. And we've been taught collectively from basically from the time we were born not to trust ourselves and to look to others, especially authority figures, for guidance. Inspired action often requires going outside of your comfort zone and doing things that you may not normally do. So it can be uncomfortable for sure, but you have to release this resistance and take the chance. You'll know you're taking inspired action when something feels kind of scary, but it's mostly really exciting to you, and it should never feel bad. When you take all these steps, you're visualizing, you're feeling, and you're taking inspired action, you're going to lift your frequency up to match the things that you desire. And over time, this becomes easier and easier to do. That's how it works. In fact, I want you to enter every area of your life from a place of power. Don't beg any higher being for anything. And try to avoid fear-based thoughts as well. If you're someone who desires to own a home right now, you need to be shutting off the news and other sources of information that are telling you, oh, we're in a recession, home ownership is more difficult than ever, house prices are going up, blah, 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 blah. You need to shut all that noise out because you're going to subconsciously take it in, because you're going to be repeating that stuff to yourself subconsciously while you're consciously desiring a new home. And the thing is, two opposing beliefs cannot exist in your mind at once. One of them's going to win out, and it's going to be the stronger of the two. And oftentimes our fear-based negative thoughts are stronger because they're parroted by people all around us, by the television and on the internet. Most people consume the same news sources, so they tend to repeat the same things, and it's often negative. You don't want negativity around you when you're consciously manifesting something positive into your life. So you do have to watch your mental diet to maintain a high vibration so that you can energetically entangle yourself with the things that you want. So remember, you can literally manifest anything as long as you're coming from a place of power, high frequency, and inspired action. If you're interested in making some passive income this year with an online business, make sure to check out our Amazon KDP course called Publish Pages. I'll leave the link in the description. And thanks for watching Destiny Manifest. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the next one.